Hi, I'm Matt with DIY Retaining Wall. Today we're going to dive into embedment requirements for segmental retaining walls, or SRWs. So let's get started. So what is embedment? Embedment refers to the depth that a retaining wall is buried into the ground. So why embedment? Proper embedment prevents performance issues due to scour and erosion. It prevents the wall from sliding or being undermined because of a bearing capacity failure, like this picture here. How much embedment? The minimum depth of embedment varies depending on the wall height, front slope, and various other project-specific requirements. This table represents the minimum requirements. If you are working on a residential project, you are likely going to refer to the NCMA design manual. If you're working on a roadway, highway, or DOT project, you're likely going to refer to the AASHTO bridge design specifications and the FHWA NHI 1024 manual. That's a mouthful. NCMA bases their embedment requirements on the exposed height of the wall, while AASHTO bases their requirements on the total height of the wall, including embedment, meaning it's an iterative process. AASHTO also calculates the embedment depth based on a theoretical 4-foot horizontal bench in front of the wall. So it neglects that wedge of soil at the top of the slope for that embedment calculation. Here at DIY Retaining Wall, we take a hybrid approach. We use 10% of the exposed height, and we add the depth above that 4-foot horizontal bench. So when are some conditions where we might need even more embedment? So like I mentioned on the previous slide, that was the minimum required embedment. You may increase the embedment for seismic regions, large settlements or weak foundation soils, for soils with high shrink swell potential, walls constructed along fast-moving rivers and streams, or where the wall is part of a large slope. For all these scenarios, contact an engineer that has extensive experience with retaining walls. Do you want a free embedment calculator? Click on the link in the comments to access this free embedment calculator. And as a note, any wall greater than 4 feet in height that's near a slope or supporting a surcharge requires an engineer to review it. If you need an engineer, or you are an engineer and would like to just consult with a retaining wall expert, visit DIYRetainingWall.com/services. Thanks.